Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be planning the week of January 16th in my Erin Condren vertical planner. The kit I'm going to be using is this kit from Two Little Bees. I think it was called Winter Bloom. Don't hold me to that, but it was released on Black Friday. It's this beautiful kit, and what I had picked up originally was the half boxes, headers, deco sheet, these beautiful full boxes. I love the rose gold foiling, or faux foil effect. This page, the checklist, and the washi sheet. And then if you saw my most recent haul, I got the Two Little Bees grab bag, and I actually had some extras that came with them. Coincidentally, it was two sheets that I hadn't picked up yet for this collection. So it was the washi sheet and the little things sheet. And then I also got an extra sheet of half boxes as well. So I thought that was awesome. I think I'm gonna try and stick to these because this is pretty much a full kit. And then I'm going to be doing a Plan With Me squared. So this will be, if you haven't seen that before on my channel, basically what I do is try to stretch out a full kit, that you might be a little bit more expensive over two different spreads. So I think it's a nice way to make stickers a little bit more affordable. I think it's a nice way to show like using up leftovers, because some of these kits are so big. It's like, how do I use up all the stuff that I get? So I'm gonna try that out this week. I've never done it with the Two Little Bees kit before, so definitely be on the look. I will be doing a second kit with the leftovers from today in my personal spread, or in my personal planner this week, so be on the look for that for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So one thing I'm gonna do this week is cut down my bottom washi using an X-Acto blade and a ruler. I've seen a couple of different YouTubers do this. It's a nice way if you don't want a thick bottom washi for whatever reason, you can kind of split it in half and use it that way. And then I can figure I can also save the extra for my personal planner if I want to. But I just want there to be more white space, and I want to have room to put my meal little things down there, but still have some white space. And since her washi is so thick, normally I wouldn't be able to get that normally. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm not very good at it. I'm just gonna have to eyeball it, I think. So I did it so I have like one bigger strip and one smaller strip. Let's see if this actually worked. Oh yeah, it worked. Oh yeah, I did a good job. Okay, so do I want to use I think I'm gonna use the slightly thicker one on this sheet. Oh yeah, that's perfect size. So I can still lay this down and then still have plenty of white space around my meal little things. I think the left side is a little thicker, but will survive. And then I'm gonna go through with those little things that I got in the grab bag, which is perfect. I didn't pick them up originally because I felt like I could get by without them, but it was perfect that I got them in the grab bag because I feel like that will help stretch the kit over two spreads. And she does have the full, does she have a full 7? Oh, here's the 7th. I was like, how did she not put 7 on here? I found it. Okay, I'm gonna go through, although admittedly, so this is gonna be a weird week. I have some last minute work travel that I have to do, so I'm actually gonna be out of town Monday night and Tuesday night. So not able to super plan my meals, but I just like to have these here. Hopefully it'll inspire me to keep my eating tight for the rest of the week. So yeah, I feel like now that the little things are in there, you can tell that I totally did not do those the right width, or matching widths, but I'll survive. And then next, so I think I'm gonna go through with my full boxes at the bottom. I was debating doing something a little different this week, but I don't feel like I have the mental stamina to figure it out right now. And I'm going to just put these, kind of space them out here. I have 9 on this sheet, and then we get a 10th on the little mini kit sheet. So plenty of full boxes. I'm debating which quote I want in the upper corner. Okay, and then I think I'll put this blue one up here because I don't have that color really in this spread. So I'll save that for a minute. And then I'm gonna go through with my headers here. Do my little things headers. I don't know, guys. So I forgot to say thank you guys so much for letting me indulge my friends last week or indulging me with my friend plan with me last week. We had a ball. So much fun. If you haven't seen it, I will leave it linked below. Basically, I had brunch with some of my best girlfriends and we did planners stuff. And it was like, it was really long, I know, and the crazy part is that was like super cut down too. We had like 2 hours of footage because we were just sitting there chatting. We had a really fun time. So anyways, thank you guys for that. If you haven't been able to tell, I do consider my Erin Condren plan with me is kind of my opportunity to chat and check in with you guys every week. These are always a little longer, a little chattier. So I hadn't really had a chance to say thank you. So thank you for that. And next, I'm actually debating, so since it's gonna be a weird week where I'm traveling Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm debating whether I actually want these up top or not, or if I kind of want them here. Sometimes I worry that it looks like unbalanced if you have full boxes and then ombre, or full box checklist and then white space up top. But I do kind of want the focus to be more on my today section this week. So I'm gonna try it. We'll give it a go. It might look a little unbalanced. Let me know if you think so. We can give it a go here. But anyways, yeah, so why I mentioned them was that they were all very anti-headers. They think headers are dumb. So they did not understand why you would need like a today header every day. Which I think the today header really just means like schedule, right? Like it's not really like saying like, you don't need to know that it's today since you have the date in your planner, but it's more like, here's my schedule for today, is how I personally view it, but they thought it was a little goofy, I guess. These checklists are so pretty. And I'm kind of doing a little bit of a color blocking effect, I guess. Not super intentionally, but it works. Okay, and now I'll do my to-do headers, and I'll also go ahead and do my today headers while I'm doing that. Okay, I think that looks really cute. It does feel a little unbalanced right now, but I think once the today section is more filled in, it'll be looking good. And I think the white space at the bottom does help that a bit as well. And then next, I'm gonna do my sidebar before we get into the today section. So for the sidebar, I have this list, although I'm debating saving that for my personal spread. I have these headers. I'm gonna use this quote box, like I said, and then I have an extra full box. Oh, and then I have all this over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. I think I'm gonna cover up the January because I'm not sure I'm gonna leave the date headers down. And even if I do, I don't know. I just don't love the way it looks with this. And then I'm gonna take a strip of washi. Use this navy. And we have some headers over here as well. Oh, and some more washi. I do want to use some habit trackers this week. And I think some of my little paper prints ones would go really well. These were like one of her old kits that was like a May monthly colors, but I accidentally got sent 2 of them, but they're perfect because I use a ton of pinks and aquas in my spread. I'm actually debating using the aqua just because I don't really often have a chance to use it, and I think it matches well enough with this kit. So I'm going to line these up under here. Then I'm going to take another piece of washi. And for this one, I sort of want to have like a general to-do list. Actually, maybe I'll do, I'm going to save that. So I don't really know what else I want in my sidebar. I guess I could put my video schedule over here instead of putting it in the days, just because otherwise the today section might feel a little crowded. So I think I am gonna go ahead and put my uploads in the today section, and I already have my meals in the kind of bottom bar here. So for this, I want to do like one larger checklist, and I'll use this ombre heart checklist here. And then I also want to have a couple of little lists for to clean and to go. And so I grabbed my Scribble Prints Co. little 3 heart checklist. I think this pink goes well enough that I can use it. It's a little bright, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna do that first so that I kind of break up the blues a bit. So I'm going to grab maybe a this week header, or maybe do I want that on here? What other headers do we have? We have another this week, we have notes, we have home, that could be good. We have to do, okay, I'll use one this week and I'll use that for this. She doesn't have like a goals one, which actually would have been nice, but that's okay. And then I'm going to grab, I'll just call it notes because I don't really have a better header for these little lists here. To go, to clean, and then I'll grab another piece of washi. I'm just gonna stick with the navy theme because why not? And I will take this ombre heart, or I keep calling him ombre heart checklist, this full box heart checklist there. And I'm gonna grab just a to-do header here. And then at the bottom, I'm just gonna layer in one of these washi strips. I'll just stick with the one that's similar to the bottom washi. Just use that and cut this off using the X-Acto blade. Okay, perfect. I like that a lot. And now ooh, this header is quite crooked. Hard to do from the sidebar, I guess, or from sideways. And then I do want to go ahead and get my videos down. I'm going to use some Clever Gal Crafts hearts, and I'm not even going to put them on a little thing or anything because I think that'll start to look a little cramped up here. So I'm just going to mark them like this and just write in next to it. I'm going to try and upload while I'm traveling next week. But overall, I'm going to upload 5 days, so. And now I do want to do my little things before I forget. I don't have too many going on. I don't really have any going on Monday. On Tuesday, I have a bill due, and she has some cute bill dues here. So I'll grab this. And then Tuesday, I also have a show to watch. Actually, 2 shows to watch. Oop, crooked. Covered up that pretty flower, but oh well. And then I'm gonna take a TV little thing here and just mark down my shows. These are really skinny, so I am gonna use 2 stacked up. Sometimes I write them in the same box, but since they're so skinny, I better stack them. Okay, and then on to Wednesday, I have another bill due, so I'm just gonna take this one up here, put it next to the other one, cute. And that is it for Wednesday. On Thursday, my husband has an HOA meeting, so I'm just gonna take this little house one of these little house guys, put that at the bottom just to remind myself that he'll be out doing that. And then on Friday, I don't really have anything besides the fact that it's inauguration, but I don't even really want to mark that down in my planner. I probably should though, but oh well. And then on Saturday, no real little things. And then Sunday, no real little things. I do want to mark down the playoffs, but I'll probably put that in my today section. So that's it. And then on to the week. So on Monday, that night, I am leaving for my work trip. Before I go, I do kind of want to get a workout in that morning. And I think I'm gonna use these little labels. They're kind of like washi strips, but I think you could pretty easily write on them to mark down my workouts. I don't wanna put a blue next to a blue. You know, they're more, I don't normally like to write on printed washi, but I think these are more intended to be labels, and they're very like only lightly patterned. So I think this works. And then I'm hoping I have space for a half box there. Some of the foil's coming off. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay, and then, so that'll be a workout. The icons she has in this kit are pretty limited, so I'm gonna pull in, of course, my own workout icons. And I have some of my dumbbells here from Planner-esque. I don't know if any of these colors go though. This pink is way too bright. I don't have any teals left. Does this blue go? It's kind of bright. So I have my Planning Roses workout stickers here, and I think I'll use these instead. And does this blue go on my old sheet? Yeah, that works. This one is a little better fit. And then I do want to mark down that I'm driving that night to my work trip. It's only like 3 hours away, so I decided to drive instead of fly because I figured the rigmarole of flying. And then I can leave kind of when I want on Wednesday once we're done, so that's nice. And then Tuesday, I am gonna mark down that we're still on the work trip, so I'm just gonna take a flag here and note that at the top. And then I also do wanna try and get a workout in the hotel gym, maybe that afternoon. So I'm gonna take one of these pink ones and just mark that down. Got my Scribble Prints Co. running stickers. I wonder if this blue goes. This blue is good enough. And then on Wednesday, still there, but driving back that night, and I am going to take a half box for that. Although I do sort of want to mark down a workout again. This is already looking very cramped, but oh well. So I'm just gonna take another one of, actually, I'll take well, I don't want blue next to do it. Blue. I'll take another one of these labels. I'm gonna do the same rigmarole with the half box, squeezing it in. Okay, and I'm gonna take another workout sticker there. Debating using is this too dark for this spread? I think with this navy there, it's not. So I'll just take that one to mark down. I do wanna work out Wednesday morning because our meetings aren't till the afternoon, so that'll be nice. Thursday, I will finally be back home and there will be no meetings and it will be glorious. And I'm also not gonna work out because I know I wanna spend time with Dan when I get back and not going to want to wake up early the next day. So I'm just gonna put down getting coffee that morning, and I will do that on one of these smaller flags. And I just took a little tea mug from the kit because I thought that was pretty cute. Mark this down. And then on Friday's kind of a weird day because it's inauguration day, so I'm working from home. So I'm gonna mark that down with one of these little things from the kit to mark working from home. And then that night we have an engagement party that we're supposed to go to. It's gonna be my husband's call because they're his friends. It probably will depend on weather because it's an hour and a half away. So it's just a little, and it's kind of casual. It's come if you want kind of thing, or stop by when you want. They're just gonna be at a bar. So it's not we're gonna be screwing up their numbers. But yeah, it's a little bit away. So it really depends on, I think, weather and how the week's going. And then on to Saturday. Oh, Friday I did want to work out also. Shoot. It really depends on how the work day is going though. So I think what I'm going to do is put it down in the little things section as a possibility to work out. I'm just taking that little label down there. I kind of wanted to get my run in on Saturday. Although, yeah, it really depends if we're going that night. So I'm going to take a running icon and put it in. but we'll see about that. And then on to Saturday, I know we're gonna go to a workout that morning. So just gonna take another little label here. And I'm gonna grab another one of these because I'm apparently enjoying these this week. I'll just use this darker blue. I love being able to use up colors I don't normally use. To mark that down, we're gonna go to a class together, and then I know we wanna have like a date night that night, so I'm going to take a half box here and mark that down, and I'll grab an icon for that in a minute. We also want to get groceries that day, and I think I'm just going to put that in the little things section. This little icon here, the money one, since I don't really need that, and then I'm going to put this little grocery cart over it to mark that down, that we need to get groceries, and I can write that in. And let me grab a date night sticker. So I have my Little Miss papery ones. I think this pink could go well. I'm debating whether the blue would go well. I'm always trying to like hoard my pinks because there's so many pinks in like planner kits that I feel like I go through them so fast. Yeah, we'll use this blue one. I think that works. And then on to Sunday. Sunday, I think I want to go to a yoga class. I guess this would be 6 workouts this week, but I bet I end up skipping one of these depending on like how the week is going. So, and how the work meetings are going. So I'm just going to mark them all in, and if I skip one, not a crisis. So then, yes, so I do want to go to yoga on Sunday. So I will take one of these little labels. I have my It's Planning Time yoga stickers. I'm wondering if this pink is like it's a little cool toned, but I think it's gonna work. We're gonna put that in for yoga. And then I know I want to watch the playoffs. So let's see what she has. So I think to mark down the playoffs, I'm gonna take a teeny little thing, but I'm gonna cut it down because I just feel like this is looking very like there's a lot of straight across things. I wanted to use like another flag instead. So I'm just gonna cut this down, and I'm gonna put it over top of like one of these flags. I'll put it over top of this navy one. Let's see how this looks. Cute or weird? I could put it like that. I could put it, kind of do it like that. Like layering the flags. I don't know. Cute or not cute? What do you guys think? Okay, so I think that is everything. So I'm gonna go through and fill it in with pen, and then I do want to add just a couple of pieces of deco. And oh no, I want to check for date covers. Let's look for date covers. So I have these date covers from Plan with Anna, and I think these like rose gold glitter ones could work because there are kind of the rose gold and a little touch of glitter in this spread. And I don't really have any numbers that would look great on it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and write them in and then put them down. I don't love the way I wrote that, but that is okay. I don't know if these really needed the numbers in retrospect because they're kind of that like brush stroke effect, but oh well, I did it. I like these date covers a lot. I really like that they look like brush strokes, but because there's white surrounding them, you don't actually have to worry about like centering it. You still get that white space effect, I guess is what I'm saying, like around the brush stroke, but you can still just butt it right up against the header because there's the white like around the design, which I think is perfect. And I'm actually just gonna leave those flags up here as is because I think they go well enough with the colors in this kit that it doesn't bother me. And now I'm gonna fill it in and then come back and we can try to add just a little deco. This front of the week is driving me insane. I think I'm gonna lift this flag up and actually cut it down a little shorter because I just feel like it's like bar, 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 like straight across, and I think a little bit more white space would be nice. So what I'm gonna do is just take this. Oop, I broke it when I was lifting it up, so I guess it's a good thing. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cut it like, wait, I'm gonna use your trick, guys. I'm gonna use the trick. Oh no, I did it the wrong way. Shoot. Shoot, it's okay. We can fix this. So just made it into a much smaller flag here. And then I can just write it in next to it. I think that looks a little bit less overwhelming to me, even though obviously Monday and Wednesday are, but now we at least have some white space in the middle of the 2 days to break it up. So now let me go through. So I filled in what I know this week. A few things are still up in the air, like we're not sure where we're gonna go to dinner on Saturday, and I still need to like fill in my sidebar and my meals, but I really like the way this looks. I think it's super cute. The only other thing I did was I realized I hadn't put a symbol or like an icon down for the engagement party, so I grabbed my Little Miss papery balloons, which I think look really cute. And let me show you what I have left in this kit. Plenty to work with for the personal spread. I didn't use the weekend banner. It was not intentional, but I think I'll save it for the personal spread, so that'll be perfect. So I have a bunch of that stuff. I have a few headers and then like washi pieces, little things, flags and deco, but we'll come back to that in a second. No, let me do this. And so the last thing I wanted to do was add a little bit of deco. I don't think there's a ton of room. There are like two of each of these girls. So I think I'm gonna add some of them into here. I'm gonna put this one maybe like down here. I think that's really cute. And then this one. Could go. I think she could kind of fit in here since I don't really have too much going on Thursday. And I think that looks kind of cute coming. I don't know if I like it. Eeps, eeps. Oh, I ruined the sticker. I don't really like it coming that far down. Maybe like this. Do we like that? We're gonna go with it. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna try that this week. I think it looks pretty cute. And then I do have some florals. I could add some of these, but I feel like this is such a busy spread that I'll save them for the personal spread. And I really like how this looks. So let me show you what we do have left for that personal spread. So we have a bunch of deco, a bunch of flags, which is perfect because I love flags in my personal planner. A lot of half boxes, also perfect. Little things. Some headers and washi pieces. By the way, these are all actually, like, you could use those for things. So I can use those. More half boxes. The weekend banner, which I totally forgot to use, but let's pretend it was intentional because I saved it for the personal spread. This clipboard, this list, more half boxes, some washi, and then a lot more washi that I had gotten in the grab bag. And this is matte, but I think it works fine in this. And then 2 full boxes. So plenty left to work with for the personal spread. The only thing I did use totally up was the full box checklist, but I can pull in some other stuff for that if I need to. So I am loving how this looks. It's very busy, but I think it's so pretty and so fun. And I really like the way it looks. So definitely let me know what you guys thought below. Definitely subscribe if you want to see the second half of this, and you'll get alerted to it. It's planning on going up on Friday in case you're curious, and so I'll use the rest of those stickers to make a totally new spread. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. So thank you guys as always for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it and enjoy seeing Plan With Me Squared, and definitely stay tuned for the next one. So thank you guys again, and I'll be back soon. Bye.